Thank you. Give it up for Emmett, everybody. Such a sweetheart. That's what I like to say to the host when they're like, "What's your intro?" Is I'm like, "I don't have credits, so just fix my self-esteem." Just whatever you can come up with that's enough adoration to keep me going for like another 3 nights, you know. If you could make it good enough that when I get home at night, I look in the mirror and I go, "That stretch mark cream I ordered off the internet isn't working, but I don't even care." I once ordered a really expensive stretch mark cream off the internet, and I live in like a, you know what happens. You see a pop-up ad, you think, like, this is going to change it all. Does anyone else have that problem where you're like, I haven't been using the right shampoo? That's the problem. That's why I'm unemployed and single. If I just go and I pick out the right shampoo, it's all coming together. Just need to get the bounce and shine in order. It's a really hopeful but also sad world I live in. I'm really familiar with my local CVS. I ordered this expensive stretch mark cream off the internet. So full of like hope and plans for the future. And I live in the city, and I live in a big building where they just leave the packages outside like orphans, you know what I mean? Like a baby you're just dropping off at a fire station and hoping turns out okay. And I went down at night to get my stretch mark cream, so excited for my new future. And I found the box, and it had been torn open, and someone had taken the cream and left the empty box. And I thought, if that's not a banal tragedy, I don't know what is, you know? I don't know what is. This is the stage manager's hand fan. Is it for the heat? Is it for effect? I don't know. You decide. I'm not even sure. Might not even do jokes tonight. I might spend most of the night just trying to figure out if I can make it snap. There's supposed to be like a whole flirting thing that people do with hand fans, like back in like the old days. I think it was like our version of Tinder. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think like that meant like come over, and like this meant like no, you're unattractive. This meant like I'm loose and I've had several cordials. Take me home now, you know. Ready to go. Not keeping it pristine for the wedding night. The Southern Belle is ready for the veranda, you know. Whatever euphemisms you want to throw in there. This mint julep is spicy. I don't know. I could really do that for like hours, actually. I could just do that for hours. But now we just swipe on people and say goodbye to our humanity. You know what I mean? Just become a cold, unforgiving world. I have issues with internet dating. I think it's a hard thing for everybody. I think it's an especially tricky thing for a woman. Because it's, you know, I don't mean to like bring down the comedy aspect of the show, but it's a dangerous world out there. You know, what with men and all. And can I just ask, like, what is your guys' problem? I mean, really? I try and be like diplomatic and be like, what can we change about this law or this policy, or what therapy can we implement that everyone can go to? But then when you break it down, it's really the men causing a lot of the shenanigans, you know what I mean? You really have a heavy share in all those shenanigans. And by shenanigans, I mean the rape, murder, and the war. Oh, you hooligans, you up to so much. Not all of you. Some of you spent Saturdays baking with Mother and are highly sensitive, and I appreciate all of you. You can walk me to my car anytime you want. But no, I get weird with internet dating. Like because you don't know if it's safe out there, and so I look for like weird little things that comfort me, you know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, a man in like a sweater vest or a bow tie, always safe for me, you know what I mean? Maybe gay, maybe we'll have like a weird marriage where we never have sex and we just talk about how we want to put French doors everywhere, but like always safe for me, you know? And I think there's this other part of my brain that just like wants like a little style and panache to my like scary internet date, you know? Like, yeah, sure. Maybe I will get raped, murdered, but you know what? Why not have it have a little elegance? You know what I mean? Like if it's gonna happen, maybe like an old steamer trunk and I'm left by some of those like trees that are always like drooping, like they're sort of crying a poem down in the south. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. But you know the one thing I don't want? I don't want to be stuffed into the back of a old gym bag in a PT Cruiser. I used to paint. I deserve a little je ne sais quoi. And now the hand fan for the je ne sais quoi. Thank you, stage manager. I am actually, shockingly enough, how do the kids say it nowadays, alone? Is anybody else stable for one? And it's very easy to get lonely. I live in Los Angeles, which I think is Spanish for lonely. City of Angels? No, I don't think so. I think it just means the lonely. Because it's a town where you can easily just sit in traffic and scream cry. And then, you know, you get wherever you're going, and everyone just says, like, what are you working on? What you doing? How many TV credits you have? What projects you got going? And you're supposed to say, pilot, screenplay, everything, internet, I'm all over it. And then, but actually what you want to do is just go, I'm working on scream crying. I have like these little signs I have to look for when I realize I need like human contact, like when the loneliness is getting to be too much. Like, you can use these if you want. Like if you start to notice you've been the last one to leave a hug a lot lately. You know, when their arms are tired, but you're still solidly in there and not moving. Or like you spent a Saturday night making soup and then talking to it. What are you doing, Minestrone? Oh, you still inanimate, can't love me back? Never stopped me before. Sometimes people don't want to admit they're lonely. I think they think, you know, if they tell new people that they made all the old people go away, it won't look good. Yeah. But, you know, I have no shame as we're learning, so I can admit to the loneliness. I can come out of the loneliness closet, as we put it. I do think if you do it long and hard enough, it becomes a sexual orientation in and of itself, you know? Like, it's a very adorable pride flag. It's just an Ewok baking scones by itself. Knew you were the kind of crowd that would appreciate that. Just a round, non-threatening creature trying to get people back to your treehouse with an apron that says, please acknowledge the cook. Just like eye contact, bare minimum. I'm really proud of myself that I managed to make an Ewok so depressing. Most adorable little creatures that anyone ever came up with. And I'm like, yeah, but think about it if he was just a little suicidal. You know what I mean? Just think if you saw him kind of like waddling up that treehouse lane with like just some bandages around each wrist. And you're like, what's the story there? Was it a half-assed attempt, or did he not know that you got to go vertical, not horizontal? You know what I mean? What's going on with that Ewok? I think sometimes people think it's weird to hear a woman say that she's lonely. Do you think it's strange to hear a woman say she's lonely? No? Okay. I heard a lot of women say it loud, so I know you're going to relate to this whole next chunk. I'm here for you, you're here for me, we get it, right? Because I do think, like, women are wonderful creatures. Like, can we just have a round of applause for women for a minute? Thank you. I have to say, as an audience, I'm very fond of you. You're grading it in an A with me. But yeah, no, we're amazing. We smell nice. We're very nurturing. You know, like, my skin is so soft, sometimes I even get distracted by it. It's like cashmere and silk made a baby, you know, like... You know, that's why we drink for free and can't walk to our cars by ourselves. We're highly desirable creatures. And it's true. Any woman in this place, I look out, I see so many beautiful, interesting women. Any woman in this place could go out tonight to a bar Let me be honest, it wouldn't even have to be a bar. It could be a well-lit FedEx. And just go, anyone? Any takers? And you will get something. You will always get something. The important word there, though, is something. You know what I mean? Nobody said something good. Like saying to a woman, how could you be lonely when you could take somebody home any night? It's kind of like saying to someone, how are you hungry when you know there are trash cans all over the city that have half-eaten sandwiches in them? Huh? There's a moldy ham and rye 2 blocks that way. And not just sandwich trash, little missy. You got soggy hot dogs down by the river. You got expired yogurt in the dumpster behind the Vons. Go and get your romance, you picky bitch. Thank you. It's like, maybe I don't want human trash anymore, you know? Maybe I've had some human trash in the form of a life coach that I met in a Trader Joe's parking lot who traveled by bicycle. True story. He wore no shirt and such loud hemp pants. How was I not going to talk to him? Maybe now I want eye contact and a candle and to not worry about getting robbed afterwards, you know? Sometimes a girl's just got a dream. It's true. Try and open my heart a lot for love. I just got out of a relationship with a woman. Turns out my sexual orientation is persuadable. Who likes a good compliment, you know? Sometimes I say bisexual, but I feel like bisexual, like gay sounds like brave, you know what I mean? But bisexual just sounds like, who likes attention? Who can't make up her mind and used to make her parents' friends watch her tap dance in the living room after dinner parties? It's me, I'm everything you think. Got my heart broken. I'm used to getting my heart broken by men, and when that happens, it's really easy to just go, oh, men are pigs. Like, let's, round them up, get rid of them, Just kidding, boys. When a girl breaks your heart, you have to stop and go, oh, my God, it's everybody. Oh, shit, it's just all the people. It's not us and them, it's humanity. Story changes too when a guy breaks your heart. It's real easy to just go, oh, what's the matter with him? He just wanted a new lady. You know what I mean? Like, men get bored, whatever. But then, like, a girl breaks your heart. Why couldn't you appreciate a precious angel? But then a girl breaks your heart, and you have to go, what did I do to make the precious angel go away? Like, was I not sensitive enough when she asked if she looked fat in that? I don't know what you're supposed to say. I'm a woman, and I should have figured it out by now. I've been on a diet since I was 5. You know what I mean? It's disorientating. I'm like, I can't grow a beard, but I'm like, should I draw one on my face with eyeliner and go find the nearest dive bar and listen to Desperado and just say things like, we didn't have any kids, so she couldn't take them, but she took all of my favorite shoes and the good hair products. How am I supposed to meet somebody new when my hair's so frizzy? I'm doing this thing I call movie montage, Heather, when you're trying to when you're trying to get it together, you're trying to make yourself feel better. And so if it's like, in the movie when there's this heroine and she's rising above, she's there's always peppy music in the background, some kind of dance song, something from the Supremes. And she's, quitting her job or getting a job. She's cleaning out her apartment. She's taking a hip hop dance class. She's learning pottery. I don't know. I didn't say I was good at it, but stuff like that, right? And then if there's something that's a movie montage girl wouldn't do, I really try and put the brakes on it. You know what I mean? Would a movie montage girl start crying in the middle of a Bed Bath & Beyond because the alarm clocks reminded her that it all ends? You know what I mean? Would a movie montage girl put on a hat and sunglasses to go to the frozen yogurt place by her house twice in one day and not be recognized? No, and you're still in your same pajama pants. They know you. It didn't work. Would a movie montage girl get in a fight with a psychic? They don't always tell you what you want to hear, Would she have a long discussion with her friend's cat about whether or not she should look at her ex's Facebook page? Cat always wants you to look. Real cunts, those cats. I know this is all a little bit dark, especially for a hand fan, but just tell me I'm not the only one in here who gets sitting down in the shower sad. Sitting down in the shower sad is my favorite flavor of depression. I hate it when people lump all the sads into one category. I'm like, no, there's so many different beautiful flavors. There's sitting down in the shower sad, but there's also, hey, stranger, can I pet your dog a little longer lonely, you know? There's referring to yourself as a divorcee even though you've never been married. There's eating hot dogs straight out of the package because it says pre-cooked. Sitting down in the shower sad is my favorite because it implies such hope. Like when I picture you, you were in bed or in a fort you built in your own living room. I don't know, you're underneath something. And then suddenly you move all those cushions aside and you say, you know what? I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna have a day, I might see people, and you know what I'll do? I'll get clean first. Good for you, you're following a social norm. That's what normal, healthy people do, I hear. So you get up and you get in the shower. And every day is the first day of the rest of your life, however the saying goes, and then something goes wrong in between lather, rinse, repeat, and you say to yourself, or you know what else I could do? I could just hang out in the bottom of my bathtub for a while. I know it's not great for the environment, but it takes so long to get clean when you're washing the inside.